Friday, the Friday after what was called Good Friday. Back in the day, there was no Friday. Yep, that was back in the day, though, wasn't it? There may come a day when there won't be a Friday again. I don't know. But Jesus of Nazareth rode into Jerusalem on a colt. And he was the one that said, if these become silent, the stones will cry out. Yes, folks. The stones will cry out. That may be a little bit above and beyond, some. But the stones will cry out. And Jesus said to them as he saw the city, he wept over it. Folks, as somebody said, I've heard somebody say, well, when it rains, God's crying. I don't think when it rains that God is crying. I really don't think God is going to cry. But Jesus was weeping. And he said, according to what I read right here in the history book, if you had known this day, even you, the things which make for peace. What things do you think might have made for peace? I will tell you what would have made for peace if these people had submitted to the will of God and kept his commandments. That would have made for peace. But they didn't keep God's commandments. And because they did not, therefore something happened. These things that are happening are a result of the things that happened in this day were a result of. And Jesus of Nazareth was going in to the city, riding on a colt, and the people were ecstatic. I mean, this was a ride that no one had ever seen before, and a parade, so to speak, as has never been seen again, because Jesus was riding in to Jerusalem. Jesus will be back. And I don't think he's going to be riding a colt when he comes. But he's coming back. No, he's going to come back just like he went up. That's already been established. Not where I'm reading today, but it has been established in writing. But Jesus had told these people, he wept. Jesus wept. He saw the city and wept over it, saying, if you had known the things that make for peace. But for now, they have been hidden from your eyes. Some things have been hidden from our eyes, but they're not going to be hidden forever. Jesus said to these people, "For the days shall come upon you when your enemies will throw up a bank before you and surround you and hem you in on every side." He wasn't talking to me, friends. I wasn't there. These words do not pertain to me, friend. I don't live over there. Yeah, that's just the way it is on this Friday after. And it's the Friday before. There will be another Friday. Someday there may not be. But Jesus has come in and he has said, they will on every side and will level you to the ground. And your children within you. And they will not leave in you one stone upon another. Because you did not recognize the hour or recognize the time of your visitation. Folks, it's coming to an end. Well, how do I know? How could I possibly know that it's coming to an end? Well, Bob, you know they've been saying that for years. I haven't been saying it for years. I've said it for a few years. But it's coming to an end, folks. It will come to an end. And we will see what happens to me. And we will see what happens to others at the end. Until then, there will be certain things happening. But this happened over 2,000 years ago. They will level you to the ground and your children within you, and they will not leave in you one stone upon another because you did not recognize the time of your visitation. And he entered the temple, and he began to cast out those who were selling. There's a lot of selling going on today, folks. A lot of it. And he said to them, it is written, and my house shall be a house of prayer. But you have made it a robber's, could be den, could be cave, could be other words, but they have made it a robber's den. And he was teaching daily in the temple, but the chief priests and the scribes and the leading men and the people were trying to destroy him. But they could not find anything that they might do, for all the people were listening to him. That was years ago, folks. Years ago. people will hear him again. They will. The Lord Jesus will speak again.